Hey, everybody, welcome to the dojo. It's Coach Natasha, and I just want to talk about there's different zones in our life, moving from the comfort zone to the growth zone and all the zones in between. This could be in our personal, this could be in our professional life, moving towards anything really, but more so what I want to talk about today is these different zones and how they impact growth of your team members and even yourself in practice. So, talking about the comfort zone, this is a safe place where you feel in control. It's hard to sometimes go out of that to make a change, but if we want to get to the area of green and then even beyond that, I would say those are where our blue star goals reside. Those are the big goals and dreams that we have. It's going to take some work to get into these other zones. So let's just break that down for a second and talk about it. So when a person's in their comfort zone, maybe we're hiring a new person and they've done this one thing for a period of time. Many of you, I tell, put out receptionist ads for any one of the positions in your office because people will go to a lower gradient they say, oh, a receptionist job, I can do that. It's answering phones, it's doing paperwork, emails. I feel comfortable there. Now, these people may have other gifts and talents that they can bring into the organization, and you'll see that through the resumes and through the interview process. So now we're going to take somebody that's in their comfort zone and applying for a job that they feel like they can be super successful, and then we're going to interview them. We're going to train them up a little bit in that area, and then we're going to move them kind of into the fear zone, saying, I see that you have gifts and talents that maybe you don't know that you have fully, but I want to help you to express those. So that's what we're doing in the interview process is we're looking for talent that may have been previously expressed, or you just see it in them and you know that you want to bring that out of them. So sometimes it's scary moving people from a comfort zone, maybe somebody who's worked for you for 5 years and they're like, hey, I'm rocking the front desk, I'm really good at this, but they know all the things about the organization. Maybe you want to move them to a case manager or even to a manager position, could be an administrative manager or a production manager. So they're going to now move into the zone of fear. They're going to feel like, I don't have the confidence to do that. They might find excuses. Well, I'm really good at this, and I think I should stay in this area. But you want them to grow with you and grow with the company. It can also be affected by other people's opinions. Like, hey, this girl doesn't have a degree. How come she gets to go into management? And then that can start that cycle all over. You, as the owner of your organization, have to be able to push people through these zones. And we've talked about this week after week is 1, inspiring, 2, empowering, and then emboldening your team. So this is just another way to look at it, moving through different zones so people can grow. I always said, when people come into my organization, they may not stay with me forever, and that's okay because I want their goals and dreams to come true. But how can I leave them better than I found them? It's through training and apprenticeship to move them into these growth zones. So we start from the comfort zone, we move into the fear zone, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do that. They say I can't do it. I don't have the right skills. I was never trained in this. That's okay. Give them the training and the apprenticeship, and then move them into what we call the learning zone. This is where the training comes in. So they deal with the challenges and problems with learning this new position or doing this new thing. They acquire the skills. So whether you have training protocols in your office, you need help from the dojo, we're here. We have this new team dojo available to front desk, marketing, and case managers. Twice a week, they can jump in with us and we will help them in the learning process. And then it's extending out of the comfort zone. So the more comfortable they get in learning, it actually becomes a new comfort zone for them, but then moving them into the growth zone. So this is where they're finding purpose, they're living out their dreams, they're setting goals, they're conquering any objectives, challenges, things like that. I love the saying, obstacle is the way, or everything is figure outable. It is our job that when we have people that come into our organization, that we nurture and help them grow to be the best versions of themselves. If that hasn't been your thought process, I would strongly encourage you to keep that in mind because we want to go from good to great, because good is the enemy of great. So we need to challenge our teams to push through those fear zones, continue to learn and to grow. And then on the outside of that, this is where I say the blue star goals reside. And that's aligning with them personally, professionally, and financially. They're saying maybe their blue star goal is to buy a house or to get a new car or to pay off their student loans. You can't do that in the comfort zone. So it's the squeezing and the pressure that really creates something beautiful on the end of that. So going from the comfort to fear to learning to growth, and then bam, you're in a whole new atmosphere. So I encourage you not only to do that with your team, but to do it with you. A lot of times you guys as owners, now I'm speaking to you, you get stuck in the comfort zone. Like it's good, it's good, it's good. But what is it that you truly desire? Are you tapping into living out your purpose and your dreams and all of those other things? If not, it's time to get out of the comfort zone and then go through these different zones until you're growing and you're hitting your blue star goals. So I hope that helps. Keep dreaming, keep growing, keep practicing, keep learning. Remember to apprentice your team, and the Med Pro Dojo is here to help you in that journey. So we'll see you on the next time. Thank you so much.